Good evening and welcome to the Parkview School graduation ceremony for this academic year. We are here this evening to recognize and honor our graduates. I want to personally congratulate this graduating class on a fine year. It has been a joy watching this group grow in strength and unity. At this time, I ask Michaela Ringelbort to join me at the podium and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Michaela. Before we get started tonight, I would also like to take an opportunity to acknowledge the staff members of Creve Corps 76. Would you please stand and be recognized?
Good evening. On behalf of our students, staff, and Board of Education, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 Parkview School graduation ceremony. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to introduce and recognize the members of the Creve Corps School District 76 Board of Education. President Linda Bailey, Vice President Brenda Cagle, Secretary Pam Griner, Board Member Valerie Reagan, Board Member Samantha Severance, Board Member Amanda Steimling, and Board Member Mason Shear. Again, welcome to tonight's graduation program.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our student speakers for tonight's graduation ceremony. Our student speakers are Evan McCool and Aubrey Maxwell. I would like to ask Evan McCool to join me at the podium.
Welcome, family and friends. I have lived here in Creve Corps my whole life, and it has been pretty good. I have made some good friends and have made some pretty awesome teachers. Has. I will always remember my time at LaSalle and Parkview. Looking back, I remember all the great events we have had. I remember the fun holiday parties we have had at LaSalle. At Parkview, I loved being a part of the band and chess club. I remember in the 6th grade science class, we'd have really fun activities that would go along with each lesson. One of my favorites was the spider simulation. In 7th and 8th grade, we got to make 3D prints and learn how to use them. I can't say I think education is always fun, but it can be sometimes. If you keep learning, education can take you further than you think. Moving on to high school will be a new step for all of us. I'm looking forward to meeting new people and learning new things. It might seem a little scary, but it can be exciting too. I myself plan on continuing with band and also trying something new like tennis and maybe learn Spanish, as well as prepare for college. We all may not be sure yet what we want to do in our futures, but we will figure it out and see where life takes us. Farewell, blue, black, and white. Hello, maroon and gold.
Thank you, Evan. At this time, I'd like to ask Aubrey Maxwell to join me at the podium.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aubrey Maxwell. Before I start, I would like to congratulate everyone for making it this far. I would like to thank my classmates, my friends, and my family. And I especially want to thank our teachers for always supporting us and encouraging us. Because if it weren't for the people who support us daily, we would not be where we are today. Although we have faced some challenges, our future is shining bright ahead. Thinking back to when we first started at Parkview, things were quite different than what we thought junior high would look like. In the midst of the pandemic, in-class learning was not available to most of us, and learning how to navigate through life in school was difficult, but we managed to come together and help each other. And despite the challenges, we rose up like true warriors. Our time at Parkview will always hold a special place in our hearts that we will carry with us. The next 4 years are very important and serve as some of the most important years in our lives that will mold us into who we are as people. And when you think about it, we're all like butterflies. We start off as caterpillars, learning what life is, and we have a hunger for knowledge. While in our cocoons, we start taking the steps to develop our future selves. And then we emerge, colorful, bright, and one of a kind. The world is at our fingertips to go out and explore, to find our passions. And high school is a time to spread our wings and learn to fly, finding our own unique path. Now is the time for us to not only grow as students, but as people. And we have many hills to travel, both up and down, many journeys to go on, and many goals to pursue. All you have to do is have faith in yourself and dream you can achieve. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Better days are on the horizon, and time is waiting for you to enjoy your high school years. Now is the time to make memories and enjoy life. Your adventures here at Parkview are over, and now you can have new experiences and learn how to embrace your true self. I would like to end this with words from Elon Shamir's advice from a butterfly. Let your true colors show. Get out of your cocoon. Take yourself lightly. Look for the sweetness in life. Take time to smell the flowers and catch a breeze, because we can't all be monarchs. Thank you.
Thank you, Aubrey. That was excellent. Thank you, Evan. Very nice job, both of you. Now I have the pleasure of presenting our Academic Scholarship Award to our top 10 students. Grades were calculated in the academic areas of English, math, science, and social studies. Math scores were considered as well. Here are the top 10 in no particular order. Bryn Hinkle. Grant Metz. Evelyn Tinkham. Aubrey Maxwell. James Davis. Evan McCool. Braylee Van Ness. Lucille Smith. Chesney Carrington. Kendra Painter. Congratulations to our top 10. Mrs. Garrison will now present the Outstanding Student Awards on behavior of the Creve Coeur Education Association.
Good evening. My name is Penelope Garrison. I'm here representing the Creve Coeur Education Association. Every year, the CCEA asks the 7th and 8th grade teachers to nominate 2 8th grade students for the CCA award. These students are chosen based on the following criteria. They exude excellence in academics, they are involved in extracurriculars, and they demonstrate the warrior way. The first recipient, a young man, was chosen for this award due to his excellence during his time at Parkview. He displayed exceptional work in all classes, achieving straight A's in all classes throughout the school year. In addition to being an outstanding student, he was a member of the Parkview band. He is the type of student that will gladly do what is asked of him without any complaint. He always tries his best no matter what is asked, and excels even when the task becomes more difficult. The 7th and 8th grade team is proud to choose him for this award as we expect great things from him in the future. We wish him the best of luck throughout his high school career. The second student, a young lady, has demonstrated excellence in the classroom along with being a student who personified the warrior way. She continually worked hard in the classroom, earning straight A's in all classes during her 8th grade year. She always put her best effort into everything she did in the classroom and into extracurriculars, such as a member of the Parkview cheerleading team. The 7th and 8th grade team is proud to select this student for this award. Her future is extremely bright, and we wish her the best of luck throughout her high school career. On behalf of the Creve Coeur Education Association, it is with great pleasure that we award the following students with the 2024 CCEA Student Achievement Awards: Mr. Grant Metz and Miss Evelyn Tinkham.
Great job, guys. Thank you, Mrs. Garrison, and congratulations. At this time, the Fred Reuter Award will be presented by Mrs. Patty Smallberger, presented by the Creve Coeur School Service Personnel Association.
As president of the Creve Coeur Service Support Personnel, it is my privilege to hand out the Fred Reuter Award. Every year, we ask the 7th and 8th grade teachers to pick a girl and a boy who has shown the outstanding leadership, the qualities of self-improvement, and great social attitude and citizenship. The first recipient is Michaela Ringelbort. During her time at Parkview, Michaela has consistently put her best effort forward in the classroom, but also in supporting her fellow classmates. She has consistently found ways to show support for her classmates, but also was a willing helper to those in need. Michaela was a tireless worker in the classroom, always asking for help when she didn't quite understand the assignment or if she simply wanted to improve a grade that didn't meet her high standards. In addition to being a great student friend, Michaela also is a talented artist, taking the time throughout the year to draw portraits of various staff members. For all of those reasons mentioned, the 7th and 8th grade team is proud to choose Michaela Ringelbort as one of the Fred Reuter Award recipients. And the second recipient is Cooper Wagner. While at Parkview, Cooper consistently displayed behaviors that made him one of the clear winners of this year's Fred Reuter Award. Throughout his time here, Cooper has always been someone that could be relied on by both fellow classmates and teachers alike. He always demonstrated a great work ethic when it came to classwork or excelling in extracurricular activities such as baseball or basketball. Cooper is the kind of student who would support teammates during a game or friends in helping them with classwork. The 7th and 8th grade team is proud to select Cooper Wagner as one of the Fred Reuter Award recipients. Congratulations to both of you. You will receive a $50 check from the Creve Coeur Service Support, and your names will be put on a plaque outside the office at Parkview School.
Mrs. Amber Pilkington will now present the Lion Club's award.
Good evening. My name is Amber Pilkington. I'm the secretary of the Creve Coeur Lions Club. Tonight I'm here to present the Lions Club Community Service Award to the student that gave of himself by volunteering to raise money for the Pediatrics Diabetes Resource Center at the car show held in Creve Coeur, assisting with Thanksgiving dinner at the community center, and directing traffic during the tree lighting ceremony at Fort Creve Coeur. He is also a member of the Creve Coeur Boy Scout Troop 42 and provided help in some aspects during many events in Creve Coeur. I encourage all people to volunteer and help their community. This year's recipient is James Davis.
Congratulations, James. Our next award to be presented tonight is the Don Garman Award. The Don Garman Award is presented to the student who has shown the most academic growth for students in grades 5 through grade 8. Mr. Garman taught science in the Creve Coeur School District from 1980 to 1992 and served as a school administrator in the district from 1992 through 2006. Mr. Garman was known for working with and analyzing student data. Mr. Garman brought the philosophy of student-focused, results-driven to the district. Mr. Garman passed away on September 17th, 2011. The Garman family wanted to help an 8th grade student be prepared for high school. We are pleased to announce our winner of this year's Don Garman Award, Cooper Wagner. Tonight, I also have the pleasure of presenting this year's Principals Award. The criteria for your Principals Award includes students who have demonstrated outstanding citizenship and who have been a participant in an extracurricular or co-curricular activity. Tonight, I am pleased to present the 2024 Principals Award to Bryn Hinkle and James Davis. Mr. Johnson will now present Mr. Bachler's All-Around Outstanding Student Award.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to be able to introduce and to recognize a student who actually meets the criteria for the Don Bachler All-Around Outstanding Student Award. Mr. Bachler was an employee in the Creve Coeur School District for 33 years. Mr. Bachler was employed in 1968 as a social studies teacher at Parkview School. He was both a social studies teacher and assistant principal during 1979 and 1980 school year, becoming the school principal during the 1980-81 school year. Mr. Bachler retired in 2001. During retirement, he would help when needed, returning in 2008 as an administrative assistant, 2015 as an interim principal, and 2016 as an administrative assistant. Mr. Bachler truly enjoyed helping and giving back to others by volunteering for numerous organizations, including the Lions Club, Thanksgiving dinners, Santa's Helper for Head Start, Highway Cleanup, Parkview Parents Club Bingo, as well as several other community events. To honor Mr. Bachler's legacy and commitment to our students, schools, and district and the Creve Coeur community, the following criteria have been established for this award. These are the following criteria. Exhibit a positive attitude, be goal-oriented, be enthusiastic, demonstrate respect for school policies and school personnel, perform random acts of kindness without expectations in return, maintain a friendly rapport with both peers and faculty, be a positive role model, participate in extracurricular activities, exhibit pride in Parkview School and the Creve Coeur community, volunteer time and services to the school and also to the Creve Coeur community, demonstrate uncompromising integrity and courage by doing the right thing in spite of social pressures, demonstrate a generosity of spirit and willingness to help others and work for the common good. Tonight, we are very pleased to present the 2024 Mr. Bachler's All-Around Outstanding Student Award to Bryn Hinkle. At this time, we'd like to recognize retiring staff members in Creve Coeur School District 76 who will be retiring at the end of this school year. Mrs. Bell. Mrs. Bell is a music teacher at LaSalle Elementary School. Mrs. Bell will be retiring at the end of this school year. Mrs. Kaiser. Mrs. Kaiser is a playground supervisor at LaSalle Elementary School. Mrs. Kaiser will be retiring at the end of this school year as well. Congratulations, Mrs. Kaiser. And last but not least, Mrs. Garrison. Mrs. Garrison is a fifth grade teacher at Parkview School and will be retiring at the end of the school year. Congratulations. Congratulations, and thank you to the service for your service to our students. Parents, guardians, relatives, faculty, staff, administrators, and members of the Board of Education, tonight I have the pleasure of presenting the 8th grade class of 2024. Before we go any further, graduates, you have one important task to perform, because behind you are your parents and guardians. 3 or 4 years ago, they took the necessary steps to make sure you arrived at school and supported you throughout your schooling. Throughout the years, your parents and guardians demonstrated an extraordinary sacrifice to support you with your schooling. That sacrifice and others they have made have brought you to this point. This evening is not just about you, it's also about them. So I hope at this time you will stand up and turn around and give your parents and guardians a round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. Now, when somebody asks me tomorrow how the remarks at the Parkview School graduation went, I'll be able to say they were interrupted by applause. So, thank you. Anyway, if you look at the program you received this evening, you will notice that the first words on a graduation program could include a commencement exercise. The word commencement often causes some confusion, and perhaps it is right and proper that we clear up some confusion. We know that the root of that word is commence, which means to start or to begin. Yet, as I have heard from many of you, this is a graduation which marks the conclusion, the successful conclusion, I hasten to add, of your elementary school careers. How can an ending be a beginning? The answer is obvious. Yes, this evening is an ending, a conclusion to the process you started 9 years ago, a process called formal education. Throughout this time, you have worked and studied and striven for this day, the day when you had completed your studies and would receive a certificate which attested to that fact. Now, that day has come, and the conclusion to your elementary schooling is at hand. But, just as certainty, tonight is a beginning as well. This becomes just as obvious as we ask ourselves the question, what were those 9 years of education for? Why did we go through them? Let me suggest that they were not to prepare you to end or conclude a portion of your life, but they were to prepare you to begin a new chapter in your life. After this evening, we will greet you not as a student of Parkview School, but as a high school student. With this new status, which you assume tonight, go many rights and privileges. It is true. But with it also come many awesome responsibilities and demands. The very fact that you have completed your studies and are a part of this audience tonight means that at the last 9 years you have prepared you to accept those responsibilities and to meet those demands. Certainly, that is the fervent hope of the faculty and staff of our school district. As you meet the new challenges presented by life, we want to challenge you to keep your good name. A good name is worth a lot of effort and very worthwhile preserving. More than any time in our history, our names, our integrity and reputation are very transparent and vulnerable, and it is so important to protect them. Morris Mandel once wrote, "A name is a blueprint of the thing we call character." You ask, what's in a name? And my response is, just about everything that we do. Therefore, take what you have learned and use it. Use it at this commencement. Use it as you begin your new life as a high school student. Use it as you meet new challenges life provides us. Use it now and throughout your lives. May it serve you well. In closing, I'd like to share the lyrics from a song called Forever Young by Bob Dylan. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you. May you build a ladder to the stars and climb on every rung, and may you stay forever young. May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and see the lights that surround you. May you always be courageous, stand upright, and be strong, and may you stand forever young. May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change is swift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung, and may you always stay forever young. We as educators and you as students have each done our part. As you say farewell to us, you say hello to tomorrow. I challenge each and every one of you to grab hold of that tomorrow and using what you have learned in the past, build it into a bright and shining future. It is the hope of all here tonight that your pathway may be straight and true and that your destination may be golden with happiness and alive with vibrant promise. Luck, success, happiness, and best wishes to the graduating class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Members of the Board of Education, I certify that these students have met the requirements of Parkview School in the state of Illinois to be promoted to high school. At this time, I ask the members of the Board of Education to come forward for the presentation of certificates. Myla Sky Bowen. Benston Michael Bundren. Chesney Sue Carrington. Olivia Lorraine Castellano. America Ryan Clemens. Joshua James Alfred Coates. Jordan Christine Gracie Marie Corcoran. Gavin Zachary Michael Craig. James Joseph Davis. Quinlan Gabriel DeFore. Lily Anne-Marie Durst. Philip David Ezell. Tamara Elizabeth Ann Fuller. Gracie Hope Guest. Jeremy Scott Harton Jr. Bryn Alice Hinkle. Madeline Grace Hutchinson. Jaden Alexis Jenkins. Hayden William Johnson. Joshua Dwayne Johnson. Mackenzie J. Lynn Maple. Annabella McKinley Nicole Martinez. Isaiah Malachi James Massey. Aubrey Megan Maxwell. Alexis Allen McCall. Evan Lux McCool. Grant Wyatt Metz. Isabella Rose Mobley. Isabel Marie Morrow. Jennifer Dawn Mount. Dakota Devin Michael Nolan. Kendra Joe Painter. Stephanie Joe Paluska. Peyton Renee Patridge Besser. Terry J. Powers. Caleb Anthony Ringelborg. Michaela Brielle Ringelborg. Aaliyah Elizabeth Roberts. Maya Felice Salazar. Jocelyn Esperanza Sanchez. Addison Jean Sassman. Caleb Michael Schwartz. Genevicia Monique Sinta. Alyssa Jean Singleton. Lucille Lynn Smith. Jasmine Ann Marie Suba. Addison Renee Terrell. Ian David Thomas. Evelyn Juanita Tinkham. Kenneth Bradley Vance. Graylee Renee Van Ness. Cooper William Wagner. Axel Stephen Ward. Lillian Elaine Weber. I would ask the graduates to please stand. It is my honor to present you the Parkview School class of 2024. Please join us after in the cafeteria for punch and cookies. We will now, please remain in your seats until we process out.